This is the second pick.
This one I called Village. If I was to liken it to a footballer, it's just gonna be Asue Koto. If you know,
I was gonna say Yakubu.
Yakubu.
In all these industries, these entertainment industries, I'm not saying that people don't work hard to get to where they're at.
No, they do.
But at the same time, let's not be naive and not turn our backs to the fact that there's a lot of people that have had to do certain things.
And some people that weren't willing to do that.
Yeah,
yeah.
Stuff that goes against their morals and principles in order to get the fame that they wanted.
I could tell my spiritual life and my physical life, even in terms of my uni grades, was slacking because I didn't have discipline.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For me, that discipline of going to church helps me because I know I have a routine on a Sunday. I'm going to pray, and just me having that conviction of Christ.
Yeah.
But I'll get up to dumbness in first year, like most people do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's because, but luckily, it changed by the middle to the end of first year. COVID helped a lot as well because
Yeah.
I had to reevaluate.
Brilliant. Thank you. Much appreciated. This is episode 47.
47, yeah. So 47.
First episode of 2024.
Amen. Yeah, man.
Thank God we made it.
Thank God you made it, bro.
How was your New Year's Eve?
Same as always, the only way, church, man. Into the praising God, playing drums. It's not easy, bro. I was on the drum for like 6 hours. We started at 9, because normally you start at like 10:30, 11.
My main thing is just praying, man.
Yeah, praying. But bro, our pastor always does this, bro.
What?
Like, so the way, I don't know, most New Year services or Nigerian, I'll say churches, we start with praise and worship normally.
Yeah.
Then you do like all like the exhortation, which is just like talking about getting ready for the New Year. Then you do prayer, right? But then there's a quick like 10-15 minute like sermon where the pastor's like talking to New Year, innit? But every year, bro's gone over the time. So by the time I went to Happy New Year, he stopped at like 12:02, and then we said Happy New Year.
Oh, no.
Everyone just sitting there like,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah, nah.
This
I haven't actually been into a church in years,
Yeah.
but what we do, we listen to, I'm sure you must have heard of him, but we listen to like something called Streams of Joy. Pastor Jerry. I'm sure I mentioned him before.
Yeah.
His growth has been like crazy. If anyone sees on like Instagram or YouTube, bro, like live streams, 100k live people watching,
Crazy.
let alone like 100k I'm live, more than that, and then over 1 million followers. So that's who, like every morning he does like prayers, innit? Like proper prayers. Because I'm just big on the just like praying, innit? I think as I got older and as I matured, and you know, as you're like younger, you start to, obviously when you're younger, you're more influenced by your family and their ways. But obviously as you get older, you sort of learn to pray, learn to talk to God. Or for myself, that's
You
what
have to form your own relationship with Christ.
that's what I found, innit? And I sort of find what works for me, innit? And I'm just big on praying and just talking to God. So obviously when my mum started listening to him, and then it took me a while to
get through.
Yeah, because you know, at some point I was just like, not that I don't believe in God or I don't believe Jesus is the way, because I always stand on that. I'll continue saying that, but it's like normally it's like it got to the point whereby I was like, just like, you know, when I don't feel like, and I hate judging, but I just didn't feel like a lot of churches were really for the cause, and it just kind of put me off, because it's sad because I see a lot of people like they're hopeful and they want more in life, and they turn to God, and then you have people that are out there extorting them. So obviously when my mum brought this like live stream thing, I was a bit skeptical, but then when I started praying, I was really seeing like just effects in my life and myself, my approach in life. So that's what I did for New Year's Eve. I just prayed, and what I liked is just it's straight to the point. It's nothing. Sometimes a lot when you go to churches, obviously it's good to talk, but sometimes the talking is too much.
Yeah, they sound like salesmen.
Yeah. And it's good to just, you give the context and then you relate it back to what you wanna pray about or whatever you wanna preach about. So that's how I sort of see it. So with that, I was just my main thing was just praying, and not just for myself. One thing that as well that I got older, I pray all the time for my friends, my family, because like I sort of always say, one is important too. I just like seeing the people around me winning, man.
Yeah.
So that's obviously I knew like a couple of my friends were out, which obviously I'm not gonna judge anyway.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, man, that's something that I was big on, just praying for them.
Yeah,
Because
and it's great you said that, where it's like some people that don't know maybe the best way, you still pray for them. You don't look at them a certain way.
Yeah.
Because bro, I even saw some man them, because when Christmas was on Monday, innit?
Yeah.
I saw some man them go out Christmas Eve.
Yeah, that's wild to me.
That was wild, innit? But for me, it's like
on the Sunday. As you gotten older.
Yeah, as I've gone older, but even from young, I've always been in a church. But I'm saying, as I've gone older, like you said, I've understood the importance of how to enter a new year.
Yeah.
Like you can't say you want to level up or update or grow, and you're bringing the same baggage from the same habits from last year to this new year. It's got to be like a spring clean, like a whole cleanse, isn't it?
Yeah, that's how I sort
literally.
Of see it.
So for me, it's like cool. As you enter 2024, Nigerians had to say like, you know, just like carry me there, go. It's like just like God just carry me forward, and everything that I don't need, and those, like you said in my prayers, I've left them back. And I don't believe in the whole new year, new me. It's the new year, same you, but just updated. You know, like iOS.
Upgrade.
Like,
just upgrade.
like
yeah,
iOS.
That's what.
It's literally iOS, because for me, because for me, it's like, bro, God doesn't want me to be a new me. Create me to be me.
Yeah.
But He wants me to be the best version of me.
We need to update.
And for me, a lot of us say new me, but bro, if it was a new you, you'd have to start all over again. The reason you're you is because of your past experiences, and what you've kind of learned. And for me, yeah, like bro, that man that go out, cool, I get it. Listen, but even for me, it's not worse. But I'm saying those who go to church and then go out anyway, you might as well just go out in the first place. Don't waste your time. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, but at the same time, because I even said to my mum, like on New Year's, when we were speaking on New Year's Eve, that I reckon there's one New Year's Eve I'm going to spend it in another country. But obviously, for me, it still works that I can still be doing the prayer, because the prayers.
That's fine.
But at the same time, the reason why some people, whereby I get that, okay, cool, you want to pray and then go to the club or whatever. Sometimes I'm like, I can see it.
You can see where they're coming from.
I can see where you're coming from, because they're trying to. They probably see it the same perspective as you. Like, you want to come into a new year right, step into a new year right, and then once you step into a new year right, then you can go and enjoy a little small, and then carry on from there. So. Yeah, no, I hear it. Some people are going to be like, you know, there's memories.
Do you know what it is? I don't have nothing against it, but why I say you might as well not have gone to church is, cool, there's a presence you enter when you go to church, right?
Of course, and then presence when you enter, you go into the club.
Yeah, 100%. True, but it's just, what I mean by the presence is, you then devoted this new year to Christ, right? So as you've entered, my thing is, let that at least marinate for a day, everything you've prayed for. Because that goes out the window. Because a lot of men, when they go club, and this isn't for everyone, I'm not saying everyone's alcoholic, but some people know how they behave when they're outside, plus drinks, plus the environment, innit? So for me, you said certain prayers, don't go discard them or go say, or don't say God, then go look to you like, see?
I hear you.
Do you know what I'm saying? So for me, it's not even a judgment, it's like a, cool, at least set yourself a discipline of this first day. Because like I said, bro, what's one day, what's one night you're not going to go out, you're going to give to God just for one night? But you can do that, do you know what I'm saying?
That's how I sort of see it, because like 365 days of the year.
Come on, you got time.
I'm doing what I'm doing.
And even this year, you got an extra day, leap year. You got a February 29th this year, so...
Do you get what I'm saying? I'm going out, I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah, man.
Obviously, I'm still praying. But like I said, I'm still enjoying myself, going about doing certain things. So, like I said, like that's how I see it for myself. That whereby is that I've been going this whole year, obviously still praying and still trying to be as good as person as possible. But then obviously New Year's Eve, I just like to dedicate, personally, that's just my preference. That I like to just, you know what, I've lasted the whole year. I've gone throughout the whole year. I've been healthy. And I've just elevated in life. So it's the only best way is for me to, one, thank God, and then two, enter the new year and try and get the best out of the new year. So that's how I approach it.
Definitely.
Some people just think, obviously, memories and
that snap recap and that.
Yeah, but I feel like don't you think? Do you ever think that going to the club or like on New Year's Eve is like, I can't lie, to me, I feel like it's just not all that. Personally, even
I ain't been in it. So
obviously I've never been on New Year's Eve, but still I don't feel like. Even like, because I'm someone that's been clubbing like so many times, innit?
Yeah, you went from early. I remember you said you
from 18. Early. The minute I turned 18, like, bro, like a month later after me turning 18, I was relentless going clubbing. I just like, I don't see like what's like the big.
Neither do I. I mean, I can get maybe the half an hour, the countdown to New Year's. But after that, Happy New Year for 2 minutes, And then it's just the same. It's
Happy
the
New
same.
Year is a tune playing, but okay, cool. But even that is
Even
like
that, yeah. Would you want to spend that with family? Like, just for me, why I say spend it with family, it's like I look at my life this year. For me, my word is discipline, innit? But I want to live my life that proves. There's a song that says, "Let your whole life prove that God is good." That's what I want to do, innit? Like people see that, wow. Like when they see Stephen, they're like, "No, God, therefore bless this guy." And for you two in this podcast. But for me, when I say family, it's like I want to enter New Year being like, wow, with so much things that's going on, you know. Even some people I know recently, they've lost parents, they've lost family members, they've lost people they know. And I'm like, bro, we entered the year with my whole family, we're leaving the year into a new year with my whole family, bro. Yeah. That's how I see it, innit? And like, to me, that's an achievement, bro.
Exactly.
Same way, when I go into my birthday, my mum makes us pray for an hour from 11 until whoever, if it's my birthday, Paul's, my sister's, like anyone's birthday, we wake up, we pray, enter the new day, into the new year, like praying, because it's just something like you have to, it's a refresh, like your family, but maybe it's just us, innit? Maybe it's culture as well.
Yeah, because I know there's going to be people out there that see it from the perspective whereby it's like, they don't believe in God and
or they're not close to the family.
Yeah, but most of the God aspect whereby is that that does, like they don't believe in God and they don't believe that you're going to leave. Like, why are you sort of like going church just because of like culture. And like, because you grew up with a Christian home, that's why you're going to church on the New Year.
And that's what you see.
But to me, it's like, but to me, for me personally, bro, my brother went fireworks with his partner like on New Year's Eve. Like, if I wanted to really go to a club, my mum would be like, cool. My mum's gonna be praying. Like, so it's like, we're all old enough. My mum allows us to make our own decision. No one forces us to be praying and stuff. We've got the leeway, but at the same time, it's like, I just find that for me personally, it's just something that I just feel like it's just needed, man. Because it's just what I believe in and strongly, and I don't feel like no one's ideologies or theories out there, I can't lie, can put me off that. That's just how I feel. And they're gonna be like, oh, you're so like, they might call it delusion, whatever. I'd rather be delusion and believe that Christ.
What people understand, if you stand for nothing, you fall for everything, innit? Simple saying. But when what makes that culture church thing so redundant when people bring up the argument is this, right?
I do feel like there's a lot of things in the church that's messed up today, though.
Due to culture, I get it, but I'm just saying in terms of the culture.
But I'm talking about the main principles.
Oh, in terms of what though?
In terms of like, for example, like just the certain things that they've skewed in the church now, whereby certain things that you see,
like, it's not biblical, but it's more cultural that we do it. And then you use that as a way of
manipulating. Like, manipulating people.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's every culture though.
No, that's every culture. But obviously, I'm just talking from the culture that.
We definitely do.
That's why for me, as I go back to my point before, whereby I'm like, I'm just heavy on me having a personal relationship with God.
100%.
I'm just big on praying, because to me, prayer is one of the most important things. So that's just how I see it. And
just to recap what you said as well. Like, I agree with that, because one thing I saw a clip, I still need to watch that Dr. Umar Joe Budden episode.
I watched that.
But I saw a clip where you said something about
he mentioned about the church,
and I agreed with it. I said
100%.
One thing. I want to paraphrase it because I didn't save it. I should have saved it, but I can find it now.
They're making over a quarter of a
But
million.
they're saying that there's a lot of things that he doesn't agree with the black church. Which, again, I don't agree why he shouldn't be a Christian, because I can still use it against them why we should be Christian. But some things the church do undermine, and they don't take a big enough role in the community, which I've always stood for, and I agree. Even in my own church, I've had this like kind of an argument, but discussions with my dad as a pastor, like we need to be more involved in the community. One thing he said was building schools if you're earning over 250k, which I believe is rightly fair. It doesn't have to be a public school, it can be a private school, it could even be homeschooling, where if you don't want certain ideals being brought into your children, and this is what some other minority Asians, they Jewish people as well, especially where they have their own private schools, because if you teach them about finance and the things that matter, but you're also bringing them up in a place where there is a foundation of faith, there's a foundation of morality, there's a foundation of family, there's a foundation of togetherness. So when they grow up, those stuff are instilled in them. We don't then have to when they're 18, because what a lot of people forget is when you grow up, especially in this country, the most tender ages, and for me who moved from Luton to London, it was even more tender for me from 16 when I had to move out. But especially from 18 to 21, those are valuable years, because you're forgetting, a lot of teenagers go to uni not just to get a degree, but to move out of ends to get away from their family and parents. And those are the most important years because
And
you got to make sure, that those 18 years that you can only pray and hope you've taught them
build a family, exactly.
Because when they go out to those areas, they see so many different new influences. And for me, but I'll say my first year in uni, as people know who I love God, but obviously I didn't love him enough. But I did not go to church more than 8 times in my first year in uni. And this comes from someone who's a part. Like I'm saying, I don't even know what I'm saying, but it's coming from someone who's a part.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's more to just going to church.
Yeah, it's more to just go to church.
I think that's another thing that we've, like, obviously it's good to go to church, but it's big. But bro, there's enough people that are in the church that
100%. But for me,
worst intentions.
Why I need it and why a lot of people need it is just in terms of, like you said. There's a saying that my mom says is it's in the Bible. It says bad company. But yeah, bad company spoils good upbringing or something like that. Of course. Yeah.
Is that with the parable, the not the principle, but the bad apple always upsets the
So it's a big cultural thing. But for me, what I'm saying, church, I'm not even saying that I think we need to go, but that's why I defer to you. But what I'm saying for me wasn't good was I could tell my spiritual life and my physical life, even in terms of my uni grades, was slacking because I didn't have discipline.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For me, that discipline of going to church helps me because I know I have a routine on a Sunday. I'm going to pray, and just me having that conviction of Christ. Yeah. But I'll get up to dumbness in first year, like most people do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's because. But luckily, it changed by the middle to the end of first year. COVID helped a lot as well because I had to reevaluate my life. Like, what am I doing? Yeah. But what helped me was the foundation I had from 1 to 18, where I had to stop and be like, "Yo, this ain't me. My parents brought me better than this. You know, I don't have to follow the crowd. I'm already me. People like me because I'm already me. Why am I trying to be like the same people? Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But and that's what where me and you agree. It's like when the church builds all stuff up and builds them up in the right places, you don't need to be worried about it. They're gonna make mistakes, but that's fine. That's life.
Of course, everyone makes mistakes. Yeah.
And secondly, the whole thing about time. Church takes up a lot of man's time.
I don't like that though. I hate that.
No, and I'm agreeing with you there. Where it's like we need to be more clear and concise.
And I think that's why. I feel like, one, you're taking up people's time, which is so valuable. And cool, we understand that Sunday is for God.
Yeah.
But at the same time, as long as you hit all the main points that you need to, well, you don't need to be there. You can be there for an hour and you're good, or 2 hours max and you're blessed. Like, and then you just go about the day, because obviously it's bigger than to me. One thing I'm so big on now is that, of course, I understand how important it is to be in the presence of God, but I feel like it's also what you're doing on a day to day, man.
100%.
So all that you can. So one thing that I found probably when I was younger is that I was going to church every Sunday, but if I'm being honest, like I was probably maybe like my way of thinking from Monday to Friday was meaty. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, man.
Like now I'm a lot more conscious. As I've gotten older, obviously age comes with maturity. So obviously, experience. When I find out more about myself now, it's like, okay, cool, like. And I'm starting to understand things a bit more. But it's like, I don't really like, and I feel like that's another cultural thing whereby African churches just going there, sitting there for 6 hours, talking, laughing. Yeah, I understand it's good to,
and especially when you finish as well, they love talking after.
Like, and it's like, come on, like if we're being honest, like time is precious. So we need to stop playing around with that. Honestly, we understand we want to be. We're here for God and stuff, but at the same time, God didn't say that we have to be there for 10 hours.
I agree with that to an extent because my issue is, and it's an African thing, like, bro, our punctuality is shocking.
It's meaty,
our punctuality is so shocking. Like you tell man go wedding 11 a.m, man will get there 12, but they're likely to get there for 12 because they know it's not starting till 12:30 even.
And the weather and the wedding hasn't even started.
The wedding hasn't even started
until like 2. And it's like, come on, man.
And why I say times you have certain programs that need to be longer, especially if you're praying.
Of course.
Or it's a 24-hour night vigil, like something like Festival of Life, yeah. And sometimes I also get the spirit lead. So there's sometimes where you're strict to the time, but the spirit takes over, and you have and that is totally fine. Me, I even need to get better with me soaking in more time because you remember you have your quiet time with Christ as well. So I've this year I've even devoted I said to God, at least every day I'm going to give at least 30 minutes of my time, whether it's worship, in prayer, but 30 straight minutes, not no, I'm chopping it up because that's easy, but 30 straight minutes, I set an alarm, I'm reading my Bible, I'm praying, I'm worshiping God, because that for me sets discipline and it also sets time for my maker. But where me and Ben are going with it is more in terms of we want the certain things we do with time in church, we won't tolerate in the workplace. And that's where I'm saying we're wrong, because some people, especially the church, high up in church, are high up businessmen or are leaders or CEOs or managers, and they won't tolerate that from their employees. So why do they want to do that in church? The Bible says in everything you do it as if you're doing it for Christ. You can't have a certain standard for the world and then have a certain standard for church itself. And secondly, a lot of people use church to just be sales market men, pastors, preach. Even that, bro, I used to go to my mum and my parents, so it's like, bro, when church is done, because I'm talking from being a pastor kid, I was about, so from 8, 9 years old, I've been playing, no, from 6, 7 years old, I've been playing drums in church, right? So our old church, we used to have a morning service, started from 8 to 10, then the normal service, 11 to 1:30, and then Yoruba service, strictly Yoruba, 2 to 4, bro.
No, what's the meaning of that?
Cool, that's fine if you want to do that, and I get you trying to critical. But for me, it was a young boy who was playing basketball on Saturdays. Sometimes I have away games. You know how those are. I come back at like 9, 10, and I'm sleeping late, and I have to wake up early. Bro, I'm in church from 8:30 or 8 till about 2, 3, 4 p.m. And then why at 4 p.m. do you still want to go chat to auntie? Yeah. And you remember, I have to go to school the next day. And I still got homework, and man are telling me I don't get enough sleep. Bro, like they don't understand sometimes, and it's not a we're saying, oh, why are you trying to get away from God's presence? God, no, it's not that. But the same way you guys want to prioritize your time, I'm a child, and I still know I've got certain stuff to do, man. And we've got to keep the same standards. Is all I'm asking for.
Yeah, time's valuable, man.
It is, and a lot of people, they're working 2 jobs, struggling. They got to get here and here. But that manipulation of if you miss church, oh, you're not going to get your... We need to stop that as well, man.
You're going to miss your blessing.
You're going to miss your blessing. We need to stop that as well, man. Certain people can't make it. God knows their heart.
Taking 3, 4 buses coming from one side
of
the city to the other.
Bro.
Some people are coming from, let's say it's in London, some people are coming from outside London.
Bro.
Consistently every week.
Bro, especially all these youth churches, bro.
It's crazy, bro.
It's
crazy.
Nuts,
that's why sometimes it's sad, and when people disrespect like Christianity, sometimes it's hard to take it, but at the same time I understand.
You can see the deficiencies. You can see the deficiencies.
I can see it clear.
Definitely.
And it's like, it's just annoying. But
you were talking about prayer, bro, and I want to just get into that. It's like, how have you grown in your prayer life? What things have you done that's been like, cool, man needs to pray more, like, this is good for me? Like, what have you seen out of just, investing in your prayer life?
Just in terms of just life, like progression in life.
Yeah.
Like for example, like I've mentioned it before, whereby I hit. So sometimes maybe you might hit roadblocks in life, and then like obviously as I mentioned it, probably like last year summer, and I mentioned something to do like transition moments when, for example, like you're going through like a transition, you feel like you're going through a transition in life, and one thing that you should never do is take your foot off the gas. That was my thing. In terms of like, okay, cool. I know I'm progressing in life, or I feel like I'm about to progress. But at the same time, I might feel like I've hit a roadblock. But I might just be like, instead of being like, for example, when I was younger, I'd be annoyed and angry or upset. But now it's just like I'm just more thankful, because now I start. That's another thing I've tried to do, sort of like be more thankful, just in terms of just on a day-to-day, in terms of obviously when you pray, everyone, you tend to just pray, you tend to normally just ask God for what you want, especially when you're younger.
Now you get taught.
That now it's like, it's more so I'm just more thankful for what I have.
Like, it's more about you acknowledging him.
I'll say that's one of the main things. And then also, as I mentioned, as I'm going older, praying for more so people around me as well. I think even New Year's Eve, I probably prayed for people more around me than myself. Because I just feel like, there's people around me to be in like higher levels. That's how I sort of see it. Like I've always mentioned that I always want people around me to win. So praying for them is a big thing for me. So that's something that like I used to do when I did a little bit when I was younger. Like obviously normally I told God to protect my family, my friends. But now I'm actually like can see my friends.
Your friends.
He wants to, or they want to be able to do this, or he might be having trouble with this. I won't say anything to them, but I'll just go and, when I am praying, I'm mentioning it. Like I have certain, like for example, now I have certain prayer points. So anytime I go into prayer, there's certain points that I want to pray about. So New Year's Eve, for example, one of the things that we did was have 31 prayer points.
Okay.
And then we had 31 things that you wanted to leave.
Oh, yeah. A lot of church, yeah.
So that's what we did. So, but just in general, normally I have prayer points as well when praying as well. So that's something that's sort of new. But yeah, I keep it simple though. I don't, like, there's no structure to it.
Yeah.
Like,
there shouldn't be.
I saw something on TikTok. That's another thing that I
There
clocked
shouldn't
when I was
be.
older.
It's a conversation.
Yeah, exactly. I saw something on TikTok, whereby it was like someone basically done like a little, like a meme sort of, like when you're speaking to when you're speaking to God, and you're just chatting to God, like, or just like, like when you're talking to your friends or someone. That's how I sort of like.
Yeah, but there's still got to be like a respect.
Yeah, of course, there's a respect. But yeah, there's times whereby I'll just talk like that, because I just feel like there's another thing when I was younger. Like I used to think when you pray, you have to close your eyes, and then you have to try and really focus, and then just start praying, and then be really, really serious. Like, of course, there's gonna be times when you're praying, you're serious, of course. But at the same time, as I got older, got more mature, I remember someone saying that sometimes when they're on their way to work, they'll just start speaking to God. That's something that I adopted and I took on board, because then it's just the easy way of just like speaking to God and being thankful and having a proper. It's a way of creating a relationship. That's how, because a lot of people, especially young people, they struggle to pray, and I feel like that's the best way to start. Just when you're walking, just literally talking to God like you're walking with one of your friends. That's how I sort of see it, and that's how I approach it. And then over time, we just mature a lot more.
And I love what Ben said. This for those asking, a lot of people ask me, how do you pray? I say just embed it into your life. When you're walking to school or on the bus, or instead of like listening to music, just
like you can be listening. Sometimes I will listen to music. I'll turn the music down.
Or just do it when you're stretching, or even when you're cooking. Like until when you start praying, you don't realize how much free time you have. Until you really start praying, because you don't realize, all this time I could pray. And what I like about Ben is, he said, people used to think you had to be screaming, shouting, and it brought up a verse quickly. That's how I just want to bring up from Matthew chapter 6, where it tells us that why sometimes, like Ben said, praying in your secret place is the most important thing. Why? Because God doesn't care about who can see, bro. A lot of men pray, but they want people to know they pray, which is what I was touching on when we had that episode about people recording themselves doing certain stuff. Certain stuff needs to be secret. Like, you don't need prayer is not for validation.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Prayer is it's an acknowledgement, and it's a dedication of your time, of your spirit, of your tongue. It's you giving glory. The Bible says in everything you do in life, give glory to God. But quickly, let me say. So Matthew 6 verse 1. I'm going to read to like verse 5. It says, "Be careful not to do your acts of righteousness before men, to be seen by them. If you do, you will have no reward from your Father in heaven." So don't do things in front of other people to get validation, basically. So when you give to the needy, do not announce it with trumpets, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and on the streets, to be honoured by men. I tell you the truth, they have received their reward in full. So those who are given and they want others to see, that's the most they're going to get. Because you want men's validation, cool, God's going to give that to you.
I think, you see that, the one before that, about the praying?
Acts of righteousness before men,
because of that, when I don't know, obviously there's the other part whereby when 2 or 3 are gathered. But because of that one, because I heard that when I was younger, like, I always just like praying alone. I just don't like around me.
And because when you're alone, guess what happens? You're more honest.
I feel like that's why.
You're more honest.
That's why.
A lot of people pray according to the environment or according to the person next to them. If someone is screaming next to you, you're more inclined to scream, because why? You don't feel as holy as them.
Bro, when I'm
there's a lot of peer pressure in the church. I'm gonna put it out there.
Bro, like, for example, New Year's Eve, if I'm being honest, my mum, my sister, and my niece were praying downstairs. I'll be so real. Obviously, when it was time to get the oil was downstairs. I took that, but then most of the time I prayed in my room, because I feel like you said, like, That's just when I'm more.
That's the habit I've created now.
And that's just when I'm more open.
You get what I'm saying? You can be more vulnerable, and that's what God needs. And you know what vulnerability creates? Intimacy.
Yeah. So then now it's like when I'm praying, I feel like, I'm just like, this is just me and God just praying, talking.
And you know what intimacy brings? Intimacy is what creates a true relationship. There is no hiding.
Yeah.
Full you. Yeah. A lot of men, their prayers don't get answered because they don't actually want that. It's the desires of their lust, not what they need. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But sorry, carry on. When you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. So basically, you don't always have to perform. Don't always have to make things public. You know, what's done in the dark, you know, you can still be blessed with that. So that your giving may be in secret, then your Father who sees what is done in secret will reward you. So a lot of the time, things done in secret is where you get your biggest rewards. Why? Because God knows you're doing it with the right intention of your heart. A lot of men do good things, but not for the right intentions. You know, a lot of men do good things to be seen, even though they do the wrong things. You know, out like in secret. They want to do the good things in public, so they kind of change their persona.
What's done in the dark
Always come to that, and this influencer lifestyle. Don't let it fool you. And the last two verses. And when you pray, do not be like hypocrites, for they love to pray standing in the synagogues and in the street corners to be seen by men. I tell you the truth, they have received their reward in full. But like Ben said, when you pray, go into your room, close the door, and pray to your Father who is unseen. Then your Father who sees what is done in secret will reward you. That's Matthew 1-6. So it's just the thing of, bro, in the church, there is peer pressure. So a lot of men, they're not actually praying, they're performing. They're not praying, bro. They're performing. Don't be performative in front of God. Because one thing you can't do is lie to God.
Trust.
You can scream the whole night, 6 hours, like we were saying, and nothing happens because God says you're performing. And when you go home, you know, you're going to go back to the same things.
That's what I'm saying.
So what I've done now is my half an hour a day, I go, whether it's my room, my mom's room, whatever room is open in the yard, I go close myself. And the reason no one disturbs me, I play music on my speaker, worship music, so they're okay, for the next half an hour, don't disturb Stephen. Because at least they know in my secret place, I can be vulnerable, I can be happy. And you know what, one thing I asked you why I said, why you pray, and I think one of the answers I was waiting for, but you probably agree, is you feel more at peace when you pray. Because you know what it is? You're giving your burdens to Christ. You're giving it to someone else that you know can actually figure these things out. So your brain then isn't clogged up with all these things. So, yeah, man. I mean, I didn't mean... I don't care. We go spiritual here, like, so. Yeah. I like to talk about God. I'm always going to profess my faith, but...
I don't mind.
For me, it's something where I feel like going into the new year, we need to, you know, get these habits sorted out. Well, yeah, we've got a lot more topics to speak about. First of all, I don't know where you want to go. Do you want to... We can rate the Christmas dinners. I've got some photos.
Go on, let's quickly do that.
Yeah, because I got I want to touch on the Katt Williams stuff.
Yeah. Because that basically, the Katt Williams stuff, we've sort of been saying about the Hollywood rituals and
some Twitter stuff as well that I was just like, oh, you man don't learn, man. Cool. So what we'll do is, me and Ben rate them here, but we'll put them on a picture. I'll send them to Ben in it, and we'll like...
Yeah, send them in the order that you're doing.
I'll send them in the order, yeah. We'll
just put number one. So send them as you're doing them in the...
Oh, okay, yeah.
Just put 1, 2, and then...
Alright, cool. Give me a sec. Alright, cool. Let me send this. This is the first one, innit?
Wait, are you looking at them, all of them in order?
What do you mean in order?
In fact, go on, do what you do.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it like that.
Yeah. But yeah, in terms of Christmas, what did I eat? Marsha do on that. Christmas, so in the morning, I made breakfast actually. My sister didn't eat the guacamole. Up there.
Eat after
the guacamole's still in the fridge, unopened, both of them.
Same ones.
So I said, listen, I'm never doing it again. I made her the poached egg, as she requested. She enjoyed it. Good thing. My mum didn't eat the salmon, even though she requested the salmon. As I mentioned, that these people, they don't eat these foods.
Long trip.
So guys, listen. When women tell you, "Oh, I want this," and you ask them, "Have you ever had it before?" No, but I want to try it.
Don't believe them.
Don't believe them. Yeah, I only did it because I thought, let me impress a little. I made the load of egg. Not that many people turned up. My brother and his wife came later, so they didn't eat breakfast. My sister's partner didn't turn up till later, so he didn't eat breakfast. So all the bread that I bought,
everything,
most of it,
it's the thought that counts. Let's get back to it.
I don't want the clap.
It's the thought that counts, bro.
I want a refund. So I'm not doing. I told my mum, listen, or told my sister, someone else could do this. Next year, do you know what I'm gonna do? That's another thing. As I got older, yeah. Have you got the picture ready? Yeah.
Yeah, already.
As I got older, like these holiday festivities, like they don't push me. They don't really fascinate me. So if I wasn't making Christmas dinner, Christmas breakfast, I would have just woke up, had my usual egg, bacon in a bagel with a mocha and some Greek yogurt and
That's a brekkie still.
banana,
No,
and I would have went back to bed.
That McDonald's McMuffin, it makes sense, bro. It always
I
makes
haven't
sense.
had McD's in years.
Yeah. McDonald's breakfast, especially when I go America, that McDonald's
a lot of
breakfast.
people say.
Oh my gosh, man. But
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
For me, quickly, what did I do?
Yeah, what did you eat if in the morning?
I didn't even eat. You remember, bro?
You said your cousin too.
My cousin, but no, I didn't even eat till 9 p.m. You know my dish
That's
for
silly.
Christmas was just mac and cheese. That was slump. Oh yeah, guys, I cooked the Christmas dinner.
How did it turn out?
It went great. There was 40 man in the house. Food was gone.
Oh, the people all pulled up, yeah?
40, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, we opened our yard for Christmas, so there's people who come. Yeah, it was cool.
Sick.
I made the turkey, jollof. We had mache,
we had the
fried
turkey,
rice, parsnips, pigs in blankets, pounded yam, abula, so amala, egusi, afang, edikaiko.
The whole shebang, basically.
Yeah, the whole shebang, mac and cheese. We had gammon, fried chicken,
Lamb.
What else did we have?
You didn't have potatoes though.
No, we did. We had potatoes. We had the whole veg.
Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah. Bro, we had everything in it.
Yeah.
Everything. But yeah, so it was long still. This is round 1, innit? I want to see what Ben rates this plate.
So on this plate, obviously I'll put it up.
Yeah.
You got the sweet corn with the salmon. The salmon looks good.
Salmon looks good.
That's plantain the bottom right.
Yeah.
That looks nice. The shrimp, with the rice. I wouldn't say this is a Christmas, and then it's got a little turkey in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
The tiny little. That's the African turkey we're talking about, isn't it?
Yeah.
But normally it's not marinated.
It's
like
not
this.
marinated like that. Yeah.
Normally it's just like, I know it is. Yeah.
Ben's deep in.
And then the sweet corn looks good
I
as
don't
well.
know. I see corn.
I like corn on the cob. I like
for
it.
Christmas.
Not for Christmas. No, this isn't a Christmas thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm gonna have to take.
This will be like a when I get back from work. This is the type of stuff I eat.
That's giving Cosmos, bro.
Yeah, it just makes it a bit of coleslaw.
Yeah, I'll give
it
it a 6. A young 6.
Yeah, I'll give it a 6. It's not really Christmassy though.
Yeah,
it doesn't give Christmas theme to me.
Yeah.
Another thing, me and my brother spoke about it as well. Yeah, so that one we said
white rice for Christmas is crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you seen jollof rice on people's Christmas, on every black person's Christmas plate, or rice and peas? Is that can't you just give it a rest? Like we eat it like every week.
I give this one
every day. This is the second plate.
This one I called Village. If I was to liken it to a footballer, it's just gonna be Asue Koto. If you know,
I was gonna say Yakubu.
Yakubu's a good one. Yeah, Joseph Yobo, this one.
Asue Koto.
But yeah, but I say Asue Koto because there's some mac and cheese trying to give the flair, but this is just a steady, like, he's just there, bro.
These plates, you know these plates aren't Christmassy. Yeah, this plate is Yakubu. These plates aren't Christmassy.
They're not Christmassy.
We need to understand, obviously, Christmas, like, of course, we engrave our culture into it. But this is like you go to a wedding type of plate.
Yeah, bro. And you know what I'm saying? But I can tell by the texture, that's bullet rice, bro. So that's a 2 out of 10 to me. That rice, and in the plastic plate,
I'll give this is worse than that one.
That's a 2 out of 10.
To me, this is a 4.
4? I think you're generous.
The drumstick, the drumstick looks malnourished.
That's the hard chicken as well, bro. That's what the soft one you can tell.
They've got gizdo though, innit?
Yeah, but that's the hard chicken because you can tell by the...
Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, it is. Hard boil.
That's hard boiled chicken. I'm not on that.
I told my mum, only soft
chicken, bro.
Only soft
that hard boiled chicken that you be trying to pick like you're stuck in man. Yeah, Joseph Yobo.
Yeah, this plate, I'm calling this plate Yakubu 4 out of 10, man.
I'm giving that a 2, bro.
Any Christmassy plates?
Yeah, this one's a bit Christmassy. The pigs in black, but the presentation to me is a bit off. It's like.
Okay, so this one we've got lamb top left, bottom left is that Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, Brussels sprouts
with the jollof rice again, as I keep saying, potatoes, pigs in blanket. I'll give it a 5.
Yeah, that's a Dakure for me. It's 5 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll give it a 5.
5 out of 10. Presentation's not good.
Yeah, but I'm not too fast about the presentation, but at the same time, it's just...
That's I don't know, maybe... Worker,
innit? Yeah, 5 out of 10.
Yeah, 5.
These plates aren't...
They're not doing... Okay, now this one we're getting a bit more into the... But this one for me is white boy eats, and I can't really grade this because there's a lot of road works on this plate, just in terms of texture. There's a lot of road works to me.
This one's. They're trying to be more Christmassy.
Yeah, but for me,
is that sweet potato mash.
I hope it is.
Yeah, I know. A sweet potato mash. They've got the stuff in there. I'm not a big fan of that. It's more Christmassy. You got the dry turkey in there, right?
What's that though? There's two different
this
turkeys.
I think that might be. Yeah, that looks like it might be turkey as well.
Is that chicken on the what? Is that white? The white? I don't know, bro.
Oh, do you think that could be chicken and that's the...
Yeah.
No, but that looks like turkey
That
because
looks
it's
like
dry.
turkey. So what's that then?
But it could be the chicken, but it's just dry.
What's that top left?
I can't lie, this plate, it's just the veg don't look appetizing as well. Because one thing I'm big on is the veg's got to look proper, like, because my mum makes sure the veg is like...
That's going to give me
the veg has to look good enough whereby I can just eat it by itself.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
That's
big
a
on.
biohazard. That for me, my belly is a hazard.
Yeah. What's this on the left?
But that's what I was trying to ask, bro. I don't know what that is. Is that corn or like potato salad or?
No, I don't think potato salad.
I do not know what that is.
Yeah.
I'm not eating that. If I can't rule something, if you can't tell what's on a plate, you can't eat it.
I'll give this a 4.
Yeah, 4.5.
Again.
Yeah.
No, because the Yakubi plate, I think I can still eat that.
I'll still eat that.
I can't eat I don't think I can eat this.
I don't think I can eat this.
I'll give that a 4.
Cool. This one was a bit more.
These plates are big.
This is giving, if you know the song, I am blessed for Christmas. This is a reggaeton Christmas.
Ooh.
This is more.
Coleslaw on the side. The plantain looks good. Is that?
Call this one Damari Gray, fam.
Yeah, Damari Gray for sure. Jermaine Defoe.
Yeah.
Nah, this looks good.
It's a good one.
This is Caribbean Christmas. This I feel like
there was a little real nephew that they just cut. That's a crop out.
Minus the mac and cheese though.
This guy.
But do you know what? I'll give it a 7.5 for this one. I like this one a lot. This is the best one so far.
I'll give this a 7 because bro, this is Jamaican takeaway though. Because for the same reason you say Nigerian, that's Jamaican takeaway.
Yeah, but the thing is that
and rice and peas is dead. I'm sorry, it's dry.
Yeah, but you got the coleslaw there.
Coleslaw does not.
And remember, they pour like the chickens.
I'll give them 7.5 as well because I see the roast potato.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not a fan of coleslaw. Mac and cheese looks macking, so I'm gonna give it to you. Still,
mac and cheese.
I think this might be the best one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, this next
what's
one.
the best?
This is a Hall of Fame one. This one I'm giving LeBron in 2016, 016. You see what I mean? LeBron James with a block, if you know that
This
one.
is the most Christmassy plate.
I think that's a Hall of Fame meal, bro. I think you're
sweet potato,
you're catering
lamb.
to everyone.
Do you know what?
What's missing on that plate?
Coleslaw.
Something
Something saucy.
Yeah, something a bit saucy.
If they put gravy over the...
Yeah, I was going to say the gravy.
Drizzle the gravy. But they put gravy on the Yorkshire pudding. I'll give it an 8.
Hey, that's a bit low, man.
Hey, I can eat this.
I'll have that, bro.
Yeah.
I'll pay for that. Big man thing. For Christmas meal, I'll pay for that. Okay. That's a good meal.
No, this is a good meal.
It's inclusive. It's not discriminatory.
Yeah. That's what I like about it as well. There's elements of Christmas, elements of
everything.
Africa or Nigeria or wherever the person's from.
Soccer aid for everyone, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no. I like that
meal,
one.
Man.
It's 8 out of 10.
Nah, this one you can't even feed to your enemy. I feed this to my dog. Oh, yeah, it's even making me sick. I'm sorry.
I see this one. I forgot to buy plantain. The plantain wouldn't have saved.
Plantain is not saving that meal.
It's not saving the meal at all.
Yeah, plantain is not.
What is it? What's the thing at the top?
I don't know. That's a Congolese meal, bro. That's got to be a Congolese Christmas.
Potato, the rice.
Brother.
But I'm trying to see what rice is. That white rice or under?
But that looks like secretion,
yeah,
bro. That whole plate looks like pieces.
Yeah.
That whole plate.
This is up there being the worst. Salmon doesn't look. It's not salmon. Nah, they try to.
You know what that plate looks like? You know when you buy like frozen food, you try to put it all together.
Yeah, this is terrible. And they try to say.
They try to say the plantain was saving.
I forgot to buy the plantain.
It's like them man that complain about a VAR after the game's done.
Come on, man. Yeah, this ain't. That's.
Well,
I feel like that's the worst.
I think that's a 1 out of 10, bro. What is that?
I was gonna say like a 2.
You know what? It had potential, but Ravel Morrison, there was no.
No, I don't see the potential.
The potential there with the meats poured, like the stuff, like it was just the plating. You know what I'm saying? Like the salmon, the meat don't actually look dry, but it's just everything together. It's confused. And what's that at the back, fam? Is that? Next one. Alright, cool.
Picture of my what I
This
ate.
one. This one, Ben, I'm gonna have to give us a 6.5. 6.5. Do you know what it is? There's not enough variety here for me. This is given this one's given Sunday school meal, and then your mixed race auntie came over to give you some roast potato.
Mixed face auntie, you know. Sunday school, man.
Yeah, that's Sunday school.
I hate fried rice that looks like this.
Bro, same.
It is. I can't lie. It tells me that it's just, you know, like when you're going to no offense, you know, when you go to like church or Sunday school,
yeah, that's what I said.
Someone's birthday
school.
party and they give you the
They
cheap,
give you the
fried rice. When my mum makes fried rice, it never ever just look like this.
Nah,
I don't understand. Why is it like a pale yellow?
Yeah, bro. Bro, that's special fried rice, bro.
Yeah. I've never understood why my mum's fried rice looks different to these.
Your mum's fried rice. What's the color of it?
It's like a dark yellow.
Dark yellow, yeah.
It's like, I want to see the color of that.
Of that, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got the proper chicken stock in it.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
That's Sunday school meal, bro. You can't give me that.
Yeah.
You only give me that unless I'm in church and that's what they're feeding us. But no, I'm not eating that. The 6 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll still eat it though.
I just don't like fried rice in general.
But my only problem is just the amount of. Okay, I'm getting a bit technical here. The amount of carbohydrates. Like,
Yeah,
I like. We need more protein on here.
Was that beetroot? Is that beetroot?
No, there in the middle.
That red thing.
That's shallots, red onions. Also red onions. That's red onions for sure.
Yeah.
Like you, and then you're right. Like a Sunday school meal when they give you bare rice and like some potato, and then they give you one chicken.
Yeah, bro.
I can't lie. That's another thing I love now. That's another thing that I love now. Yeah, that now. But if you look at my plate, I have a chicken leg.
Yeah.
If there's not chicken leg as a whole, I take one drumstick, one fire, and if there's meats there, I put a couple meat on the plate, and then I have rice. Then I have the coleslaw.
This one's giving me God Save the Queen. This is Harry Maguire, but I might have to give it a 7.5. This one's God Save the King.
Is this the most Christmassy?
Yeah, this is a God Save the King thing.
I like this one a lot.
Yeah.
Got a lot of lamb, pigs and blanket on bottom.
Yes.
Parsnips.
This one, the patriotic still. A good meal.
I'll give this. This is a strong
That's
7.
a Toby Carvery meal.
Strong
I'm
7.
gonna wax that down.
Strong 7. Nah, it looks good. Like the meat looks proper. Yeah.
Toby Carvery setting. That's calm. It's calm.
Yeah. And I'm with this. The veg looks good as well.
Yeah, that parsnip. The gravy.
I like parsnip.
Gotta get the right gravy.
I like parsnip. Yeah.
I think
I
it's better
like
than roast potato.
Strong 7. Huh?
I think parsnip's better than roast potato.
I was gonna say sometimes normal white potato, but I prefer like I'm not a big fan of like oven potato though. I prefer like the actual freshly made and sweet potato.
Because this one is like they tried to do Nobu's, but they could only afford TGI, isn't it? Like there's too much going on here.
They tried to do Nobu, but
this one is seeing. What did it make sense, bro? It was that scene Frank Lampard played for Man City. This don't make sense to me.
Who do they think they are? They thought they could.
Bro.
Yeah, they tried to do Nobu.
Yeah. Salmon
They got lobster.
Yeah.
Was that lobster or shrimp?
I don't know.
Shrimp. No, there's shrimp. There's shrimp there. There's shrimp. But no, but that's definitely lobster's tail or something there. That's definitely lobster.
I think it is lobster. Yeah. Why?
Yeah.
Bro, man, I think that's even shepherd's pie. What is that?
That is.
Is that shepherd's pie?
And then they got you know the pasta mix with the tuna, sweet corn tuna. I think tuna and sweet corn pasta.
Man, they went Cosmos, man. That isn't Cosmos. Bro. I don't know who's making that meal, putting that together, man. That's appalling. That's appalling.
Yeah, no, they got the wings. They got the assorted meat.
Even look at Ben's face. Trying to register in his brain what he's looking at.
No, you have to.
That's a 4.
The greens on top.
Too much going on.
Yeah,
too much.
There's no cohesion in the
There's no
plate.
cohesion in the team, bro.
Yeah, no, I'll give this average.
You know what? That's AFCON team.
There's parts that I can still eat.
Yeah, that's AFCON team. There's Prem players in the team, but the overall.
Yeah,
there's
no chemistry.
There's no chemistry in the team. I think this is the last one. Or second to last one. This one. Ben, yeah, take this one off. I can't even. This one confused me more than the last one.
Yeah, this one is worse than the last one.
No, I'll eat this one more than the last one, but it's still confusing.
I'd eat the last one more than this one.
No, the last one, that's shit.
Tell me what that is. Don't tell me that's mac and cheese. No, that's not.
That's mac and cheese.
Where's the?
I think it's just there's bread. There's too much salt, but that's mac and cheese. But why I eat this one is because of that wing alone. That wing does look juicy, bro.
No, it looks crispy.
Yeah, that wing does look like Korean.
Yeah, I get you, but then the greens.
That is how for me.
You said that's a greens. That's greens. That's
That is how for me egusi, bro.
Oh, that is terrible.
Is that okra?
It can go. It can be a
that's
pussy.
like kale. That's
that can even be effervescent. No, it really can. Look at it. Or it can just be spinach.
That could be spinach, yeah, but I don't know
that's
what
I'm saying.
No, that is bugs.
And then what's this at the top left?
That's a pig.
That is not a pig's in back. Because that looks like a croissant with a bit of chocolate on the end.
That's a seagull. That's a fried seagull. That's a fried seagull, bro. Big man think it's a fried seagull, bro.
Have you tried seagull?
No, but that looks like a fried seagull, bro.
And then tell me what this is on the bottom left. That is not coleslaw.
That's chicken, bro. Oh,
no, the bottom left. What's that?
Mayo, isn't it?
That's not mayo.
That's got
because this is lumpy. There's lump in there.
You know the fake. You don't buy real people that buy the Tesco mayo from. I think that's mayo. Yeah, that's poorly. That's a free. That's a 2.5.
Even niggas in prison are eating better than that.
It's crazy. Alright, this one.
Last one.
I don't know. The duck looks juicy, but the presentation is putting me off. I'll give it a 7 though. But for me, it's just too. This is just N'Golo Kante. Just does the job in it, but it's not sexy to the eye, fam.
No, hey, this is a good plate. I think. I'm not the biggest fan of gravy. No, it's pretty decent. They've got I like duck as well.
Yeah, I find it's just not sexy to the eye, but it's efficient. It does the job.
As a Christmas plate, sort of, you've got the greens. I see everyone's a fan of like stuffing. The stuffing balls.
I like stuffing.
What does it taste like? Because I don't feel like it's
like,
needed.
It's just like meat, innit? I don't know.
Is it actually meat?
It's meat.
Oh, I never knew that. I thought it was just a load of like seasonings or
no, it's
stuff
seasoning.
together.
It's meat. It's like sausage. I don't know what beef. What I know what it is.
I never knew it's actually beef.
It's literally like a meatball. It's a softer meatball.
Yeah, I'll give this one maybe a 6.
Yeah, I said 7.
Yeah, a 6.
I think it's the last one. Oh, this is the last one. This is the last one.
The very last one.
It's the very last one. This one, I don't know. I think they. This is one where you're black but you married a. Oh, no, I never. I think.
What, Korean girl?
This is white but married an Oriental Mediterranean babe. Someone's giving me married a.
Hey, Mediterranean girls can cook though.
Yeah, I know. But when you see
cook.
You see what I mean, bro. Like.
I know. I hear you.
Yeah, that's
a nice plate. Hey,
it's a nice plate.
I'll give this a 7.
Yeah, it's a Mediterranean.
Do you know why? I like the combination of the proteins.
That meat was dry though. I'm sorry.
The proteins, yeah, the meat. No, but it just needs a bit of coleslaw.
Yeah. This guy loves
coleslaw with the rice. You just eat that together.
Eat that together.
You got the prawns there on the side. It just needs a bit more of the sauce.
A bit more. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's a Mediterranean.
And then what? Sweet potato there.
Is that sweet potato? I thought that was moi moi.
No, it's sweet potato, bro. I'm sure it's sweet potato.
Are you sure, bro? That sweet potato is lumpy. That's not sweet potato, bro. That might even be mac. That's just not done well. That can't be sweet potato. That looks like jelly, like jellyish.
I want to say it's sweet potato, but
you pre that, bro.
No, I'm just really zooming in. Yeah. Okay. Let's forget about that.
Yeah, but that can't be.
I'll give that a 7.
Yeah, I'll give that a 7. Yeah, that's the last one, but we'll put them up for you, man, innit? But you might wanted to see that. You were asking me for that, so that's our ratings. Let's move on to the Katt Williams stuff. Because I think a lot of men picked themselves up.
Katt Williams went on, for context, went on Shannon Sharp, who I love, man. Shannon Sharp podcast, and he basically exposed the whole industry, saying that a lot of the stuff that a lot of people's route to the top has basically been a lot of people have to do fucked shit to get to the top. Mm-hmm. Whereby it's man them that are having to
embarrass themselves.
Like the whole humiliation, Hollywood making guys do mad shit to get to the top. Katt Williams said Harvey Weinstein offered to suck his dick. So excuse my explicitity. No, because do you know why? It's funny because you know when I hear these things. Certain stuff I was hearing maybe a few years ago, it all adds up.
It adds up.
Or when you see certain shit happens, it adds up. Because you remember when they tried to cancel Katt Williams after? You remember when he got put in a headlock by that young kid?
Yeah.
Because he was playing basketball with him. Then after, the industry tried to cancel him. Randomly. Like, people try to say he was mad, he was taking drugs.
Yeah. Katt Williams said, you can't cancel me, bro.
Yeah.
He's like Boosie.
Yeah.
His followers are crazy.
Yeah, because with him, when you've built such a, as you go back to before, a foundation, and he's built off it authentically, which he's trying to say that a lot of the people in the industry haven't built their foundation authentically. It's basically them doing a load of bullshit to get to the top in Hollywood. He's saying that because he's done his shit authentically, his shit is legit. So when he's really out here, like, he really draws crowds because...
And a lot of people said he's lying. I believe he did say some lies. I think, but I don't think he was lying. He was just exaggerating.
Exaggerated.
But one thing that people did came out, and these are people that he knows. He said every comedian that opened up for him, they said Katt Williams
paid them.
He didn't just pay them, he overpaid them. More like, they say, they go for 700. You just put cash in hand, they leave. It's about $2,000 in there. Yeah. And for them, it's like they always said, if he came to my city, he would put me on.
Exactly. And one thing that I remember him saying is that he always, and it kind of makes sense as well, the people that he brought on tour with him, he thought they were even funnier than him. So then when people was coming out that he's taken on tour and said that when he brought them on tour that he's paying them more, 100% believe that. So yeah, like, go back to what I said before as well. He said that Harvey Weinstein, sorry to repeat, offered to suck his dick for him to get all the main roles in all these movies.
Bro, no, he said it was between him and Ludacris.
Yes.
And whoever did it would get like a big blockbuster 20 movies. But what's funny is that I was like, that'll make sense. But then he added it up and said, like, look at Ludacris. Then he asked Shannon Sharp, how many movies have you got of Fast and Furious? And Sharp was like, I think it's X or 10. Then he was like, okay. And I was like, oh my day, we might actually get 10 more.
And they're still going.
People were
opening new franchises.
Because remember, Shannon Sharp was like, oh, and they're still going. And I was like, oh. And like,
and remember,
you see Shannon Sharp there.
And this is the same Harvey Weinstein that women have already come out in the past saying that he said that if they wanted to get a role in certain movies, they had to do so and so with him. Bro, and we already know that. Let's be real. And I always say this, and I said it just recently. I understand in Hollywood, in all these industries, these entertainment industries, I'm not saying that people don't work hard to get to where they're at.
No, they do.
But at the same time, let's not be naive and not turn our backs to the fact that there's a lot of people that have had to do certain things.
And some people that weren't willing to do that.
Yeah, stuff that goes against their morals and principles in order to get the fame that they wanted. And I'm not trying to sound like a hater because I understand that at the end of the day, they still have to work hard. To me, it's like taking steroids. You take steroids, but you still got... It helps immensely.
No, I don't think steroids is a good one because steroids gives you a proper advantage.
No. Bro, people think that you just take the steroids and you still ain't got to go gym. You still have to go gym.
Obviously you do, but
you have to go gym. So
the results will be exaggerated though.
Yeah, but that's my thing though. That the steroids basically enhance.
Okay, fair, yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Same way as you go and suck Harvey Weinstein's dick. Obviously, I'm not doing that's a massive why. I'm not doing none of that shit. That's disgusting. But so and so actor will go and do this and this with whatever head of this corporation or whatever. Then all of a sudden, their career gets enhanced to the point whereby they're this big megastar. So let's not act like shit isn't real out here. Yeah. And even the one whereby you said about the brother in Friday, whereby he put in his contract that I'm not working with him until you see him in a dress. And then the next time you saw the brother in a dress, he was playing an old black lady.
Why did he do that again? He was beefing him, innit?
Yeah, he was being petty. But it's like everything that he's been saying. When you look at the timeline of all these movies and these comedians, the receipts are there, and it shows that he's speaking facts.
And you know the one that absolutely finished me, that you can't even deny.
What?
Guess.
Steve Harvey's hair.
Oh no, but we knew that. But that one finished me because it's like, bro, how do you have that whole head of hair that's perfect and then you don't go from that to bold? You don't.
Like there was no in between.
Yeah, and like even
the
now,
was crisp.
Like you know, even when people go bold, there might still be a line. There's no line. Bro's got that.
He was wearing a wig.
Mango hair.
But I swear, a lot of people said that Steve Harvey was wearing a wig.
Yeah.
A lot of people been saying.
I know said it, but like, because it was Steve Harvey, like it was never. But you know, when Katt Williams said it's verified, the one that killed him was a mixed race wife thing, because that's evidence. That's
oh my god. Because they showed all the comedians. Eddie Murphy was there as well. All the light skin.
I'm sure he
Martin Lawrence as well.
And then he married an even lighter one. Oh no, that finished.
Martin Lawrence as well.
That.
And the thing is, you know what's funny? He said that they'll put them together with a light skinned girl or a mixed race girl that has never done an interview, never spoke a word. And I'm thinking, they put all the comedians, there was like 8 pictures or 6 pictures sat like that. They put them all back to back.
They all look alike. Well, I was like,
all look alike.
And that's why I was like, you man.
And they were all ugly as well. They were all no. And he said that as well. I saw he said that they were all ugly as well on purpose. I feel like that's a humiliation ritual as well. Put him next to their dancing.
He's violent. He put
him next to their dancing.
When he actually decided, I'm like, raw, these man all came out of factory.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like, and do you know why I feel like that one is true as well? Because even in hip hop, I remember Joe Budden even said that when he was part of a label, they told him to get they gave him like a girl to get in an actual relationship with. He said this live that they encouraged him to get in a relationship with a girl to try and boost his you know when rappers get into relationships, they boost their sort of
attract the female fan base.
Yeah. It's sort of similar to that. So yeah, that's enough for. So I tell you what made me laugh as well. When he said that Cedric the Entertainer, obviously because he was previously on Shannon Sharp thing, and he basically said that Cedric was going around saying that if he sees, he saw Katt Williams, and Katt Williams didn't say nothing to him, and Katt Williams was like, this guy is lying. Is like anytime like I'm in a building. Somehow, me and him never crossed paths. He said, if I ever saw Cedric, I would have punched his belly. Well, he said he would have popped his belly. Literally, he said he would have punched it. The way I was laughing. But
bro.
What do you think about the Kevin Hart thing, though, with him?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. There's 2 sides to the Katt Williams interview. As much as he was funny,
he's a comedian.
So I do think he was on something in the interview, because if you
think he was on something,
like maybe a little bit high,
they were, of course he smoked, but they were drinking.
But if you watch, remember, if you actually watched it from the beginning, he loaded off the clip. There was no introduction.
He went straight into it.
And even Shannon was
that's what I love. Let's ease into it.
But not even easy. But Shannon was looking at like you're saying some stuff like I just want you to know that what you're saying with filming.
Yeah.
Shannon's an unk at the end of the day. Because he wants content. I still want to put that your black man's a black man.
Yeah.
And Katt was like, so I think Katt was just like, it was on the epic point. But I think the thing about Kevin Hart was unfair to say out loud, because like I've seen that Stephen A. Smith meme when it's like, I mean, you don't need to say that, but you're not wrong.
Yeah.
There's certain stuff that's like cool. Kevin Hart is white man funny. Like I'm just saying out there. Like obviously a couple of his movies, like Ride Along, they're funny, but they're funny because we're laughing at him, not with him type thing. That's a Kevin Hart comedy. He's a kinky comedian. Like he wants to be laughed at. That's what making you laugh.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't go out and say Kevin Hart is in my top 5, top 10, top 15 comedians. He's not. But why I'm saying that is unfair is that still, whether it's your type of comedy or whether you think he's done something, let the man earn his bag, bro. Don't try and embarrass my man.
But what do you think? Because when he said that Kevin Hart is an industry plant, what did you think? 100%. You really thought that? Yeah, 100%. That's the one thing that because I'm a big fan of Kevin Hart.
Should I say why though?
But I'm someone that I follow Kevin Hart, here and there, and when he said that, I was like, oh. But then when he explained it and said that he's been on the East Coast, and then somehow now he's in LA and he's on all these big roles, and he got Soul Plane all of a sudden. Then I was thinking, because when you deep it, Soul Plane was a big movie.
It was.
And he didn't do. Remember, he wasn't. I'm sure he was. He didn't start doing like his big tours until like years.
That's what I'm saying. The thing what Katt Williams said is, Kevin Hart doesn't play roles similar to Stevie Harvey. He plays himself. So, how does he keep getting? He does. You know, like Kevin Hart. Like people get on The Rock, right? But The Rock has a bit of flexibility. Like he can play a certain role.
The Rock plays The Rock.
There's certain roles.
For The Rock in WWE.
I don't want that bad.
WWE. The Rock plays The Rock. Yeah. So The Rock has basically taken that character to Fast and Furious. Who's he playing?
The Rock. But that's
Exactly.
calm. He's the guy though. What's his name in the Fast and Furious again?
I don't know.
I forgot.
But everyone just sees him as the Rock.
Yeah, Black Adam was. I think Black Adam really got too much hate. I think it was a crap movie, but he did alright in that acting. I think The Rock is a better actor than Kevin Hart.
100%.
That's what I'm saying.
Right,
That's what I'm saying. So for me, I'm saying the props we give. I mean, the hate we give The Rock.
Kevin 100%
Hart. Kevin Hart should get worse than if we're talking about actor.
Kevin Hart doesn't really act.
He can't. He don't act. That's what Katt Williams was saying.
But true. That's
what Katt Williams was saying. It's like, bro,
yeah,
he's an industry plot because he just gets put into stuff and they're not even saying. And they just say be Kevin Hart, bro.
Okay, so cool. So now, cool. Let's say we've established that then, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're industry plant,
but that's hating. That's still hating though.
Okay. But if you agree with that, okay, he can't act, but he just put him into them roles. Do you think that in order to get into certain roles, he's had to do stuff?
100%. Because why is it industry plant and why that goes hand in hand is he's white people funny, as I said. Even if you go to most of his shows, you will see a large brand
white people. Yeah, true.
But Katt Williams, because a lot of his jokes will be centered at white people, you might not see them, which is fine, whatever. But he's actually funny.
A lot of niggas are there.
Yeah. So when Kevin Hart does that, and again, you got to remember everything is money business wise, right? Because they know that he's big in the white community, they'll put him in movies because who consumes movies more, white or black people? Let's be real.
Obviously, they're the largest demographic.
The largest demographic, and if you then put Kevin Hart in those certain black or talk, the talking black guy in the white movies, you then can get a black following as well because he's black enough.
Obviously, people.
So that's what I'm saying. So he's an industry plot where it's like Katt Williams saying he's not that funny, but he's probably done stuff and he's more. I remember we know Kevin Hart has got that kick because remember when he cheated on his wife and what he was doing to get her back. And bro, Kevin Hart has short man syndrome. If you know Kevin Hart, like he's funny, but Ben knows that he's got short. Like he's very short, so he does a lot of things to make up for it. And even yesterday, there was a post from ESPN where they were watching the game. I don't know what in NBA.
Oh, he tried to make jokes.
And none of them banned. And everyone was looking at him like, come on, like.
And when I looked at the comment was like, bro, the way everything that's happening now after that interview, it's just proving more and more that Katt Williams.
You know what made me laugh? So you see how Ludacris asked about rapping?
I can't lie. Them bars were hard though.
Them bars were hard. Someone was like, bro. This ain't let it shine, nigga. Someone just called your wife ugly out here rapping.
Yeah. I can't lie. If I was the best thing to do in this situation,
be quiet. Yeah, because when you're...
Because at the end of the day...
When Joe Budden tweeting there, you man don't have to... You're making yourself look beauty, bro.
When all the dust settles, everything... And someone else will make the headlines and everyone will forget about it.
That's what I'm saying. Man, then, we're not even in the... We've just completed the first week of January, bro.
Bro, there's so much of the year to go. And to be fair... Katt Williams, he's not really like an industry guy, so another news will come out and everyone will forget about it. And it's crazy now, though. Think about it. Katt Williams' thing has come on now, and everyone's no one's talking about Diddy.
Yeah, but he spoke about Diddy though, like briefly.
Do you know what was funny though?
Yeah.
He said,
I think they edited some of it out though, because I was watching. I was like,
he was like, what did he say about Diddy? He said about them parties.
Yeah.
He was like, I said like, don't go to them parties.
Yeah, he literally said don't go to them parties.
Yeah, because everyone been knows. And do you know what's funny? What he said is that when he walks into these rooms and these comedians see him, they put their head down because they know that when he comes in, he's verified. He's there because of him. He hasn't done nothing. He hasn't done nothing against his morals or principles. 100%. Whereas a lot of these man,
he's standing on business, bro.
Yeah, a lot of these actors, unfortunately, have had to. Even he said Martin Lawrence. Remember recently when Martin Lawrence said that didn't you see when they tried to say he's gone crazy and he's running? When he was running naked or something like that.
No, I ain't seen that.
But if you search it, something to do with Martin Lawrence. Yeah. I don't know if it was him running naked or he was just running away. And he was screaming and shouting. And then even the role to Big Mama's house.
Yeah.
He said that obviously I'm paraphrasing because I'm trying to remember everything. But I remember Katt Williams saying that before that role, Martin Lawrence said he wants him to play like two like old women or something like that, or or two cops or something like that, something along them lines. And Katt Williams was when he started to do like he looked at the script and he was like, nah, he's not doing this. And then next day or 2 months later or something like that, like recent after, he then saw that he's come out of Big Mama's house, and then he had one of the other comedians playing like an old woman or something in the movie. So it was like. He was like, why is it constantly they're getting these black comedians to play old ladies in movies?
Yeah, emasculating them.
Yeah, emasculating them. And it made me go back to, he spoke about the Jonathan Majors thing as well, whereby it's like,
But that started from Tyler Perry though, with Medea.
Tyler Perry, they come out and saying that he's been sexually. Yeah.
He's been had allegations. It's crazy.
All these man, but I remember.
Well, what you showed me that it's like black men have to do a lot of stuff to get into the industry, but it's nothing different.
But ZZ said that we always say this about black people, but I'm sorry, but bro.
I'm sorry,
No. We say this about white people as well.
Yeah, we do.
We say this about white people as well, because even me and my friends were speaking about it, and we were like, brother, when I first heard about the Illuminati, one of the first people that, obviously apart from Beyonce, was Lady Gaga.
Yeah, she was a big one.
Well, and Madonna. And
well, even people have been saying we to Aura's industry plan. What has she done? People have been saying that. People have been saying that. Let's be real.
Justin Bieber and Diddy, for example, like, so it isn't just black people, but obviously just because obviously these are the people that we see and watch. Obviously, they're the ones that we tend to just talk about. But back to the emasculating men, yeah. You remember when Jonathan Majors and Michael B. Jordan took that picture?
That was a weird picture.
And then people try to say in the comments, oh, you lot just don't like it when black men show emotion. Hey, I'm more for man them showing like
there was no
their feelings. But the way that picture was constructed, yeah, when the black and white, Michael B. Jordan holding these,
both look like slaves that just got freed. That's literally what they look like.
And to me, when Katt Williams said what he said about the black comedians having to play women, in all these movies, for example, it took me back to, and then he spoke about Jonathan Majors. It took me back to that picture because it's like everything like in these industries, like there's always like a common theme of like.
Do you know why they want to do that? Do you know why they do that?
It's an agenda.
It's an agenda too. They know naturally we're stronger than them, so they have to 100%. Portray us as not being weak but being soft, like tepid, because they want to remove that natural power that we have. They want us to make us look like we're inferior, that we need some sort of saving. But black people, we don't need saving. Man.
That's why, yeah. Even though there's some stuff that I don't agree with, we still need guys like Dr. Umar. Because
he speaks facts.
Well, I can't lie, yeah. When I listened to that Joe Budden, the first part of the Joe Budden interview, yeah, I was proper like...
He cooked... Was it at Ish? He cooked Ish.
Even though there was some stuff that when Ish was saying... There was some stuff when Ish was saying it, I was like, yeah, like, because that's how I was thinking. Then when Dr. Umar obviously responds, then I'm like, I hear him what he's saying. Do you get what I'm saying? And I can't like that made me gravitate to him more, because obviously before that interview, I've never listened to him. I only see memes about him cooking mandem about snow bunnies and things. Yeah. So obviously I just think my man's a joke. Yeah. Like obviously I know he's pro black, but I didn't really take him serious like that until when I listened to him and I hear him and he's spitting knowledge and everything that he's saying, like like you can actually research it, and the stuff that he was saying,
I was aware of. The Kobe thing though, you need to do that because that was wrong.
No, he didn't need to do that, but he was damn right.
He was wrong though.
He was damn right.
She's built facilities in that.
Oh, has she though? Yeah, okay, so that I wasn't aware of. So, but at the same time, his idea around it, I completely understand.
Yeah, his idea. But I think sometimes it's a bit sensational where he says stuff to hyperbole because he knows it's going to get out there, even if he knows he's wrong. But at least you get a conversation started. Yeah,
but that's what you have to do nowadays in the time that we're in. It's just anyone with what we're doing. Like, for example, with Katt Williams with the interview, like he knows that in order for him to get the attention, that's why straight into the interview, boom, going straight into things, talking.
No, 100%. I
feel like madness.
I feel like what Katt Williams has now done is said...
He's ruffled feathers.
Yeah, ruffled, but now there needs to be an honest conversation and insight into
about a lot of these people.
But yeah, I got something quick for you before we round up. So we're going to do this thing called blind ranking, yeah? I'm going to do it with you for artists and songs, and maybe we should have time for a few. So it's 1 to 5. I'm going to give you an artist. You have to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hold on.
Let's calm. So
go on, repeat that again.
We're gonna do. Yeah. So we're gonna do a blind ranking for Ben today. So I'm gonna give him artists and songs, maybe foods if we have time because we're a bit rushing. Yeah. But so I'm gonna give him 5 artists. Yeah. And he's got to put them between 1 to 5.
Are these rappers that I know? Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. But he obviously he's not gonna know who's coming next, so he's got to and that's his final answer. So the first one I'm gonna give you is Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey. I'll say 4.
4. Alright, cool. Next one is Meek.
I have to say 3 because I listen to a lot more Meek than Nipsey. Even though as much as I love Nipsey, I listen to
that's calm.
So 3, yeah.
Thug.
Oh, I would have put Thug 5. 2.
You still got 5 though.
Huh?
You said 4, 3. You still got 5.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you said 4, 3. You said Nipsey 4.
I wouldn't put Thug over Meek personally.
So who? So where you gonna put?
I'll say 5.
I should have helped you, but yeah, cool.
I'll say 5.
Alright. The Game.
Oh shoot! Fuck 2.
I could just read your list, but let me do that. Alright, cool. Drake.
Oh yeah. He would have been 1. If you said Drake first, I would have said 1. Okay.
Cool. Say 9. I'm going to do songs now, yeah?
Alright, cool.
Cool. Ready?
Yeah,
go on. If you don't know them, just let me know. Alright, cool. First song is 100 Summers.
Hold on, wait. So I'll tell you what's crazy. I was going to do a similar concert in terms of just top 5.
Yeah, you can do that next one.
But no.
Yeah.
Alright, you do... Yeah, go on.
Cool. First song, 100 Summers.
Meek Mill,
yeah?
Off Championships.
Yeah.
That's a big tune. I listened to that today and yesterday. So it's top 5, yeah? I'll say 4.
4. High Fashion, Roddy Rich.
I'll say 5. Not better than top 400 Summers. Oh no, High Fashion is a tune though.
So what's your final answer?
5. I'll still go with 5 because I just want to I just want
Teenage Fever, Drake.
Big tune. So I've gone 4, 5, innit?
Yeah.
Teenage Fever. I'll go 3.
You go 3, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
I think I'd put 100 Summers over Teenage Fever though, but yeah, Teenage Fever is 3.
Alright. No More Parties in LA.
No. Yeah, I think number 2. I feel like the next song I'm gonna feel a lot more.
You feel like next song you're gonna feel a lot more?
Yeah.
No Flocking.
Yeah, No Flocking's 1. No Flocking I would have put 1.
You would have put 1?
Yeah. If you told me all of them, I would have put No Flocking 1.
We're not done yet. Last song. Yeah, you have to put
it.
Remember, that was 4 songs.
No, that was...
100 Summers.
Teenage Fever.
No
More Parties in
LA. No Flocking.
Oh. When am I missed out? 2?
No, you put...
No Flocking 1.
You put 1, No Flocking. No More Parties, 2.
Yeah, 100 Summers is 4.
4.
Oh,
no, you put 100 Summers 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one's 3rd, yeah?
So this one's 3rd.
What about Teenage Fever? Where did I put that?
No Parties is 2. You put Teenage...
That's 5.
You put Teenage...
It's 5 songs.
Teenage Fever.
Yeah.
100 Summers.
Yeah.
No More Parties.
Yeah.
No Flocking.
And High Fashion. That's 5.
Yeah, it's 5.
I was going to say.
Yeah, I'm bugging. Alright, cool. That's 5. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's done. We can do 3s then. You ready?
Oh, yeah. Say it. Okay. So let me do the same, but with footballers, yeah?
Footballers. Alright, cool.
So these are current players now, yeah?
That's calm.
So, first player. William Saliba.
4.
Next player, Rodri.
3.
Next player, Mbappe.
1.
Next player, Alisson.
5.
Last player,
yeah.
Jude Bellingham.
2. That's calm. Mbappe, Bellingham, Rodri, Saliba, Alisson. I might swap Alisson and Saliba, but I think Saliba's been just...
I'd even put Alisson as probably number 2, you know. I rate Alisson that high.
I rate Alisson as well, but for
best
me...
keeper in the world for me. And it's uncontested.
It's uncontested, but for me, goalkeeper is still one of the low positions on the pitch out of the 11.
But I think he's such an influence in that Liverpool team.
Yeah, but if you're talking about now and Saliba's age and how great he could be and how good he is already, that's why I'm putting him 4. And I can't put Alisson over Jude Bellingham the season he's had. Not gonna put him over Mbappe.
Okay, I get that.
So I feel like that's fair.
I put him over Rodri though, 100%. I put him top 3.
I put him over Rodri, but Rodri just won the treble. I don't rate Rodri like that, but like...
No, but Alisson's the best in his position.
Rodri's the best in his position. And I don't like saying that.
To be fair.
Yeah, he just won a treble, bro.
But... I don't even think he's that great, but when Rodri's out that team, it's long. Same thing with Liverpool though.
Yeah, but Liverpool...
Because Alisson's their spine. He's part of their spine.
Yeah, but bro...
Alisson, Van Dijk...
Liverpool... Man City Rodri is treble-winning team. Man City without Rodri is struggling for top 4. It's like that.
They won't struggle for top 4.
No, but they were. But look at their form. They were literally 4th. Like
they'd still get top 4.
They would, but it wasn't a title race. It was a top 4 race. That's what I'm trying to say.
He's the best in his position, but
yeah,
I just think Alisson. I get what you're saying, but I proper really rate Alisson.
Alisson's the best keeper in the world, probably.
Yeah, yes, he is.
Man,
he is.
Second. But man makes too many mistakes, bro. The bro just be...
Who?
The AC Milan black one. He's cold, but he just be making some mistakes sometimes.
I'd say him and Edison on the top 2 for me.
Edison got some big key moments, bro.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's only of recent though. But overall, he's been solid. Obviously, here and there, there's certain goals where I was winning.
up there.
Yeah, Ter Stegen's I've always rated.
Onana would be there, but this season,
he should never have gone to Man United.
He should. We just got defend. Anyway, let's go to our playlist.
Oh no, let me do Ugly Birds.
Oh, Ugly Birds of the week, yeah.
So in terms of
I got one. 252.
Me.
Oh, I say mine.
Do you know who mine? Oh yeah, go on, say yours.
Mine is of a certain fellow who I know of, but like he did say something wrong, which I don't agree with. But recently posted a thing of him giving presents to his girl for her birthday in a hotel, and somehow that turned into a Twitter Shade Dream UK Gossip TV topic, and people now are saying their girl is stupid enough to go with him after what he said about, girls from that race. And I'm just like, cool, if you wanna hate the guy, don't bring the girl that's innocent into it, now calling her stupid for it. But secondly...
So a girl's been cheated on by a guy?
No, long story short, a guy said, so you might not know, but this guy basically said, once you go to a certain level, that's why I don't see black women at the top, that black men or just men usually go for white women. But anyway, it was his girl's birthday. You know how you do the hotel, the balloon thing, he got a bare presents, right? Yeah. Instead of people, a majority were saying, oh, cute, but they're just them losers on the internet that just want to say something to be... Yeah. And they were like, oh, this girl's stupid. He manipulated a girl to be stupid enough to like him after what he said about black women. And what he said was wrong, but it's like, bro, firstly, it's like 2-3 years ago, he's learned, he was young because he's our age, like he probably just said something out of clout as well. And it's like, don't ruin this moment for him or for the girl. Like, the girl was not part of him at the moment.
So people actually searched his Twitter?
People search, and you may not know to you, and people are like, people now say, oh, this is too much. Me, I don't agree with doing the balloon thing, because I've always said to you, I don't feel like after my relationship has to be validated by the social media, but if that's what, the girl was genuinely happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was genuinely surprised, shocked. And even me, I said to him, like, yo, bro, that's dope. Like, I popped up to him. He was like, yeah, love. I'm like, bro, why? Even if you don't like him, it shows you care about the guy enough. Why are you commenting? And this ain't even me supporting him. This ain't me supporting no one. But this is me saying, stick to your business, man. Like, you might look ugly. Like, you girls that are doing that, you look like you're hating. Like, you're just jealous. That's all it is. Jealousy come, jealousy go. Like, that's it. Like, it didn't even need to be a topic, is what I'm saying. But yeah, that's my ugly buzz of the week. Start out people's business, man. Let them be happy. Don't want to
my ugly brother's Zinchenko. Just get him out of my club, man.
Yeah, he's useless.
Zinchenko, man. I'm sorry. I've had enough, man. Like, I love Arteta. I love you're trying to do inverted fullbacks. Timber, obviously, I'm still praying for you. Keep doing your thing. Keep doing your.
It's gonna take him a year to be back to be where he was, though. Like, even after the injury.
Yeah, they said his ACL wasn't too bad when he done it. So hopefully. Yeah. Hopefully he comes back. I don't want him to come back for the rest of the season, but yeah, Zinchenko. When you first came Arsenal, I was happy because it's an upgrade. I'm annoyed that they let Tini go on loan because I've always loved
Tomiyasu's not better though, man.
Tomiyasu is solid though. Listen, This is what annoys me about football now. I want my defenders need to be able to defend. That's your first.
Don't say that to me, because when I say Wan-Bissaka's the top 3 right back in the Prem.
No. My defense. No. But my first thing I want my defenders to do is defend.
Yeah.
After that, then we can look
at the extra stuff. Yeah.
That's why for me, obviously, when he's healthy, Reece James and Kyle Walker are top 1 and 2. People told me Trent.
Reece James can't be better than Trent, man. I'm sorry, man. I don't even rate Trent like that.
Reece James. You
can't say when he's healthy because he's never though.
Yeah,
never.
I know.
I tried that.
That's why. That's why I never mentioned him. But I'm just saying it to reiterate my point whereby Reece James can defend.
I'm not even, man. Because I've seen Vinny cook him. I've seen Garnacho. Garnacho was bro.
When he cooks everyone.
Even when Chelsea fans said to me, when we
The
played
only
them,
person that really didn't cook is Kyle Walker. That's why I feel like he's the best.
yeah, Kyle Walker, cool. Garnacho was
great
treating,
fighter.
bro. Garnacho was treating Rich James Hampton like Eddie Kyle when we played them, bro.
But he did the same. He had his moments with Trent though. Garnacho.
Yeah, no, but Garnacho's when I say superstar, when I mean star boy, that guy generally making it to the top. Like even opposition fans will come.
I wouldn't go that far yet.
Oh, you're how?
I wouldn't go that far yet.
He was better than Saka was at that age.
How old is he?
He's 18.
Was Saka in Arsenal's team?
Saka was in your team at like 19 in them Europa League days. Man, that's when I think those.
But no, because do you know I wouldn't go that far? Because Saka was affected the game from left back.
Yeah, but so is bro. Garnacho is a threat, bro. Not even he's adding goals and assists, bro.
He hasn't. If you brought up stats, you can go check them.
What do you mean he's not been? I said now he's adding goals and assists. He had 2 goals the last game. No, he had assist the last game, 2 goals the game before that, and assist and a goal the game before that. Last year
So that's you just named me like 4 games.
Yeah, but I'm saying now he's adding it to he's 18. I'm not going to be telling him to be doing that. Last season
I wouldn't go that far to compare him.
Last season he was scoring game winners. Last season he was doing the same thing, but now he's adding end product to it. And that goal versus Everton is the better goal than Saka will ever score. The most man will ever score.
I don't care about that can be the best goal. I need it's another thing about wingers. Obviously, I want to go back to Zinchenko.
And Martinelli. Give your words to talk about Martinelli.
No, but Martinelli was on badness last season.
We're talking about this. You always tell me
No.
This season can actually be better than Martinelli.
No. This season, Martinelli hasn't been that great, but at the same time, our attack as a whole was suffered this season.
Jesus is not it. I've been trying to tell you that guy is not a.
Jesus is a baller. Obviously, when it comes to the striker,
he's a defensive striker.
I prefer Jesus on the left. I feel like he'd be better on the left with a proper 9. But anyway, as I was saying, Zinchenko's my ugly bird because the brother's too busy focusing on politics. Don't mention whatever you're mentioning. Focus on football.
Yeah, that's what we're paying you for.
That's what Arsenal are paying you for. You want to be doing political shit, and then you every time your face is crying and you're turning red and all different colours. Like, brother, it's so irritating because one thing I notice about teams, what they do now, they purposely play diagonal balls across Zinchenko's head because they know that one, the guy is a midget, he's flipping weak, slow. And he's terrible in the air, and these players, I remember when we drew 2-2 at Anfield last season, Arteta had to shift our defence whereby he moved Zinchenko into the middle and he had Gabriel marking going over to Salah because Zinchenko couldn't defend. Salah, anytime Salah plays against Arsenal, he eats him alive.
Even this season when we lost to Arsenal, I was seeing Anthony do some stuff I ain't seen Anthony do in a while versus Zinchenko. Exactly. It didn't come to nothing because it's Anthony. Anthony was just...
and I'm like, Zinchenko, like...
He's meaty.
Yeah, he just needs to leave my club. Next season, the
left back market is weak though.
The left backs are terrible in the world.
It's so weak, bro. Like, there's no left back, I would say.
Except
Nuno Mendes, but them PSG boys, I can't even rate them anymore because that league is funky, fam. Anytime a player comes to that league, they're
PSG,
funky.
I can't lie, I don't fear PSG. That's why in the Champions League,
you can't say that. Mbappe.
I don't. Yeah,
you have to.
He's a game winner. I fear Mbappe. Yeah,
but you have to fear them because of Mbappe.
Yeah, but other than that, bro.
Yeah, but that's a big other. You can't say.
I watched Newcastle do a job on them.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
But I think that was just a fluke thing because Newcastle since then, bro.
But the thing is, when it comes to the Champions League,
anything can happen.
And when you got a stronger team,
anything can
that's
happen.
why I only fear Madrid and City in Champions League. And even then, as long as you can get to the final, avoiding them two and hope one of them gets knocked out.
Who's my dark horse for champs this season?
My dark horse is Arsenal. But anyways, Zinchenko's he's an ugly bird because he's been terrible. Every time we concede a goal, he's at the crime scene. So he needs to leave my club.
Like Maguire 2 years ago. Every time we concede, Maguire,
he's always there. He's always doing silly passes. Sometimes I'm just like, what are you doing? I'm screaming. He's got me screaming at my stream.
Bring back agent check.
Sorry.
The R&B one. I got 2 songs. My first one is that hood guy that has been popping. That song's actually cold. You know the guy in the ski mask?
Okay.
What's his name? 4 bats. Literally 4 BATZ. And it's called Act 2 Date at 8. Date at 8, that one.
And then what's the other one?
And my other one is 1 second. Slumped in it.
Tired, man.
My other one is Peace By Manny Wells and Thames.
Going out tonight as well, bro.
Same, bro. I'm not trying to.
Peace, man. Manny
Wells and Thames.
And then for that one, I'm gonna add Geordie and Louis Ray. Too Much. That's a banger. Let me hold on. Oh, it's already there. Okay, that's another tune I've been listening to. I know Jaded isn't there by Drake. Oh, what? I've got to think. So many songs I've been listening to R&B. Hold on, let me go to my playlist again because I even added songs this week. Quickly, where? I think I've even added it in those jeans. Let's add. This is so annoying. Some of these tunes are just vibes and not even R&B like that. Oh, for flip's sake.
What song are you looking for?
Oh, shout out Cassie. Speaking of Diddy, let me add Diced Pineapples, the Cassie version.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's obviously it's not better than the original, but I'll give it its due. So add Diced Pineapples. And then go into the rap.
Ooh. Rap. Have we got? You go first for that.
What have I been listening to? Discipline by D Block. Big tune still. Discipline. D Block. Let me even play it. Yeah.
Give me Stainless by The Game. Rolling on a 105. I don't drink when I drive.
Anderson .Paak.
Yeah. Rolling in the skies. That was a good episode, man.
Yeah. But yeah, that's episode 47.
Yo, like, subscribe. Like, I'm gonna, if I put this in a rule, like, subscribe. Man, then you're watching our content. You're liking the content, but you're not following the content. And I mean that on TikTok, on Instagram, everywhere we are. Like and subscribe and follow. We appreciate the love. And comment. Please comment on the videos. Don't DM me, this is funny. Don't DM Ben on my days, this is jokes. Comment. We need that. Man. We appreciate it. Appreciate the love.
Yeah, shout out to everyone listening to on the Spotify.
Shout out on the Spotify. Apple Music is going up. We see you there as well. New things coming this year, man. Have a good year. God bless.
Take care.